Hi there, this is Joe from Square XO and I'm joined by Rebecca.
Hi.
We apologise if she's a bit laggy, we don't know why that's happening today. And we're here today for our Overcooked 2 review chat. Now, it's been a while since we've done a review chat, but that's because basically there's not really been much to chat about. It's been quiet, but August is pretty quiet too, actually, to be fair. But I'm sure it'll pick up again in September and then we'll have them a lot more regularly, probably once a week, if not more, probably.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, before we start, don't forget to follow us at squarexo.co.uk, twitter.com/square_XO, and back us on patreon.com/squarexo. If you back us, you can get mugs, t-shirts, badges, and you get access to our Patreon-only competition. So even if you just back us at $1 a month, you get access to that competition and access to the Square XO extra podcast. So there's reason to back us, plus it helps us out as well. Don't forget to visit the website because the latest reviews is on there, competitions and more, including our Overcooked 2 review, which will be going live at the same time as this video, along with a video review for it as well. If you want to listen to podcasts, we're on Podbean, iTunes and Spotify, and at youtube.com/JohansonWater. Okay, so let's go on with this Overcooked 2 review chat. Okay. Well, I don't know about you, but I've played absolutely tons of this game.
I know.
I have not stopped. It's been absolutely amazing. I've basically been playing with, Lisa, who doesn't really like games, my wife, she's not really keen on games, but she's been playing it loads. The kids absolutely love it. So, but it's been chaotic because of many arguments. But yeah, it's kind of, I'd call it more of the same, really.
As the first one.
As the first one, but as you'll see from my review, it's got a nice big fat 9 out of 10, so I highly rate it. I think it's excellent. I really like it. I like the new recipes, which include pizza, burgers, sushi. I like the new environments. I like the map with the hidden levels on it as well.
Yeah.
I've basically played the story mode. Now, I feel the story is a bit throwaway, so I kind of, it's not really something to do with Unbread or something, but I've not able to pay attention because you go in this little castle to start, don't you, before you start each level, and the guy goes, and I just went X.
Just button mash to get
I don't care. I don't care what you've got to say about it. Just let me do some levels. So yeah. I think my only disappointment is that there's no drop-in out co-op in the story mode, and that's been quite frustrating for us because what's happened is, maybe I'll be playing with one of the kids and they'll come in and go, I want to play. And then you need to drop all the way out back to the menu just so somebody can join in. So that's really frustrating. But other than that, it's just mad chaos and it's just more the same but brilliant fun, I think. What about you?
I feel like I'm the same as you in terms of it does feel very samey compared to Overcooked, but Overcooked was a great game, so there's no reason why that's a bad thing. They sort of found a successful formula or recipe, if you will, and they've just sort of built on that and elaborated it into the second one. I do agree that the levels are really good fun, the recipes are good fun. It sort of makes everything a lot more challenging in the kitchen because instead of just having to chop lettuce, chop tomatoes, put them together in a salad, now you have to boil rice, you have to make sure you're cooking fish, you've got to keep an eye on the frying that's going on over there. So it makes it a lot more frantic and chaotic, but that's what works so well for the game. In terms of negatives, my negative is the only same one that you have. It is annoying that if you want to add someone else in, you have to cancel everything, you have to go back, but it's very, very good. I obviously haven't given it a score, but I would definitely score it same as you, like high 8s to a 9. It's so much fun. It's one of those games where you can just lose hours in because you sort of feel like you have to beat certain levels and recipes. I don't know about you, but I found it very, very easy until about halfway through the story mode. And I was like, oh, this is quite intense now. Yeah.
But there's bits where, for instance, there was a level we were playing where you have to control the platform, but you have to go to each corner of the level. So you have to go to one corner to get the rice and the meat, then go up and get a plate, go up to the other corner, chop it, get another plate, get back down, boil the rice, get the rice, go over to the other corner, fry up the stuff you've chopped, and then go to the other corner and serve it, and then you need to do it all over again. And it's like, how are we going to do this? I don't know how we managed it eventually, but I think we were just doing 3 meals at a time at one point.
Yeah.
But I think my face got up the most when the pizza came up. I was like, oh,
Mm.
this is it.
It's good fun,
That
isn't
made me
it?
happy. Pizza. I can just make pizza all the time. I'm just going to play that level over and over again. Pizza. There's a lot, I have to say, there's a lot of levels I've just scraped by on, getting like 1 star and stuff. So if I wanted to be like a completionist, I think I would have to go back and do a lot of levels again.
Yeah,
Because
I
there's
would.
some levels where I've got like 1 star, 2 at the most, but there's I think a lot of 3 stars at the start, but I think I'm going to need to go back and play quite a few again. But I mean, the
Mm,
kids are all up for it and stuff. They love that game, so yeah, it's been great
exactly.
fun. So it's not. I don't know.
I
I've not.
mean, I guess the only thing I would say about it is it's definitely a lot better. I don't know if you played any in solo. It's definitely a lot better in multiplayer because in
Oh
solo,
yeah,
yeah, you control both the chefs and you have to
yeah,
sort of set one doing a task and then control the other one and set him to do a task. So you're constantly flitting back and forth between these two chefs, and at times you'll forget that you've got another chef just standing there who could be doing something. So in multiplayer, it's a lot easier. I did get quite far in single player, but it was like I feel like it works a lot better if you play it with your family, with other people. I mean, it's got an online section as well, so that'll
yeah.
be manic.
I mean, I think the online. I don't know, because I think that's one of those ones where you basically have to speak to people, because it's just you can't. You
It'll
can
be
see to an
chaos.
extent what people are doing, but I think if you're more, especially in the later levels, if you're
Mm,
with everyone and you're talking, it's going to be you're going to get through it a lot easier. There was a
yeah,
versus mode as well where you have to go against each other, both using 2 chefs. If you're playing 2 players, that's crazy.
it's
But
insane.
yeah, but obviously if you'd had 4 and you're doing the versus mode, that might be a bit easier. But
Mm.
yeah, I'm basically just stuck to story though, because we've just been enjoying playing sort of couch co-op. I
Yeah, I
think
did the same thing.
I think it's really that sort of game, couch co-op, really a lot of fun. But what I personally think that is probably going to be best on PlayStation and Xbox. I can't see how it would work as well on Switch, because I can see that
Um,
the Switch has got its own version. But I don't like those little tiny controllers, so I don't know how you can. How
yeah, because I was going to say, obviously, the one benefit to having a Switch, I guess, and playing Overcooked on the Switch is you've automatically got 2 controllers immediately. If you're playing on PlayStation, you want to play couch co-op, and you need to buy another controller, or have another controller, you're ready. So I guess the only benefit with the Switch is that, like I said, you've got 2, but they're really small. So I've been playing a
yeah,
lot of Mario Kart on them, and they're like this small, and they're really tricky to
it's
sort of
quite tricky, I
get
think.
around it.
Luckily, I've got 4 DualShocks, so it's not really been a problem. But I just wonder. I can't comment, but obviously the Switch is a less powerful console, so I don't know if it'd struggle in the more
Mm,
chaotic levels or not. I don't know,
maybe.
but I can say from experience on the PlayStation Pro I've been using that it's completely brilliant. I mean, it doesn't lag at all or anything, so it's
No,
really
yeah.
smooth. The graphics is, I guess you could say, basic, couldn't you? But
It's
they
quirky though,
they
isn't
do
it?
what they want. They do kind of what you want and what you need. So I mean, that's all you can ask for, really. So yeah, I mean, I doubt there's much more to say, really, is there? I
No,
think
I mean,
we've
great
probably
game
just
overall.
covered it. Go get it. We love it. Check out our
Yeah.
review on squarexo.co.uk. Check out the video review. And if you like this video, please like and leave a comment and subscribe, because that helps us get found by more people. And the more people find us, the more stuff we can do. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.